welcome back to my video and YouTube channel. And if you're new here, thank you so much for watching. I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all for watching this video today. And today's video is going to be very different, but it's going to be a chill heart-to-heart moment with every one of my supporters. And today I am going to share y'all my journey on self-esteem and have a good story time on my self-esteem. And also I want to help those who have, self-esteem, who go through things in life or who have less confident about themselves. And this is just not about, how to do this and how to do that. If you already have confidence in yourself, I'm happy for you and I'm proud of you. But if you really do have bad self-esteem on yourself, this video is for you. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to see more videos of me. And grab a snack, get cozy, and let's talk. Okay, so when I was young, like say for instance, I was like 13 or 12 years old, I did have like bad self-esteem on myself because when I looked on social media, and social media is very big. It's a very big platform, and everybody use it in their everyday lives. So like every time when I go on social media and I see my friends post and all that, sometimes I doubt myself and I doubt my confidence, because like I used to always tell myself like, dang, why they look better than me? Or they got pretty teeth, they got pretty eyes, they got pretty noses, they got all that good stuff. And I would even try to like fit in and not be myself, because like when you're trying to fit in into a new group or a new friend group, you have to fit in. Or like if you don't fit in, then most likely they just gonna look at you like you weird. But for instance, disclaimer, do not even try to fit in with a friend group if they're not gonna be friends with you, or they just gonna sit there and just use you. Because I know everybody in the world, I know some people have been used before, I've been used before, but then I grown for that, because like I did, I just left from that group. And like I'm so blessed and I'm happy and I'm thankful that I left from that group, because looking back when I was young, I would always tell myself like, why do they always talk about my hair or talk about my face or talk about my body type? Because a lot of people who's very ignorant, sadly, they just they want to have a reaction to say things to you just because maybe because they like you, or maybe because they jealous of you. And sometimes you just have to like tell yourself like, don't listen to them, or don't even try to like don't even try to bust a grape towards them or nothing, because at the end of the day, you are a beautiful person that God made you, and God created us from his own image. And as we are in this earth, as we are human, we all human, and we all go through a lot of things in life. And sometimes we deal with bullying, we deal with so many things in life. We deal with self-confidence, we dealt with less confidence and all that. And that's just us. We're all human and we all want to be perfect, but we all can't be perfect. The only perfect that can be perfect is God himself. Thank you, Lord. So yeah, so like when I was young, when I see like I used to hang out with like preppy girls, like who was cheerleaders and all that. So like when I see them with their hair straight, I always tell my mom, or I always like tell the hairstylist or something. I'd be like, oh, I want a silk press, I don't want my natural hair and all that. And like I would wear like silk presses, and sometimes they do last and sometimes they don't. And I didn't notice from now that silk presses can literally damage your hair. So like I was young, so like I didn't know nothing. So I would wear silk presses and all that. I wouldn't embrace my hair, because like when I was young and I was in elementary school, I used to get bullied by my hair and by how I look and all that, because I used to always wear my hair out and all that. And I love my natural hair now. I am blessed and I am happy, and I am thankful that I have hair in my scalp. And I hopefully for those who don't have hair, I hope and pray that your hair grows back. I hope and pray that the products that you use can grow back, because when I was 13 or 14 years old, I dealt with alopecia. And I dealt with it for like 2 or 3 years. So like I would wear like basic wigs where like I had to like wear a wig. And I gotta tell you this one story time. I was at lunch. I was at the lunch line, minding my own business. And then suddenly, like, a friend group came and they were just like, oh, she got a wig on. Like, ah, ha, ha, she got a wig on. She look like this, she look like that. I want to take it off in her head so bad. And, ever since when I heard that from that moment, like, I was just so sad and so mad. Like, I had so much frustration inside my heart and my soul because, like, I hate it when people, say things and, like, they just be rude to you from out of the bat and you don't even know the person from a can of paint. And they just be like so rude to you. And then like, you try to, calm down and just, not worry about it. But like the more you think about it, the more, I just get very angry and I get mad. But then, when I got closer to God, like God, I realized, when I look at the mirror now, like I always tell myself when I look in the mirror, I'll be like, dang, you are a beautiful black woman. And for those who, look in the mirror and tell yourself that you are ugly or you're this and you're that, you are not ugly. You are beautiful. I'm telling you right in this camera right now, like eye to eye. Like God put you on this earth for a reason. God did not put you on this earth just so people can belittle you, people can just talk down to you, or people can just say whatever they want to say. God put you on this earth because he blessed you and he died for you, and he also wanted you to build your story and create your chapter. And also, for those who deal with, less confidence in themselves and also their self-esteem, I just want to let you know that my advice for you is don't think about what others got to say about you. And, I read my Bible, and the best verse I really do love to hear is 2 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 7. It says, for we walk by faith, not by sight. And I love that verse because even though we have to walk by faith, we cannot walk by sight. Because even though like you can be the most prettiest girl in the world, and you can be the most beautiful creature in this earth and all that, but you still go through a lot of things in life. And I would say for those who are young, or for those who are, in high school right now, or who are graduating, which for those who are graduating, I'm proud of you. Please stay in school and please be safe out there. I hope and pray that y'all be safe out there. And I would say to every one of you, you are beautiful, you are amazing, you are gifted. God bless you with so many things in life, and God will literally bless you with peace and joy and blessings. And I would say to you, even though I've dealt with so many people, like, I dealt with bullies, I dealt with haters, I dealt with so many people in my life that did me wrong or pushed me down to say whatever they want to say. Like, people can say whatever they want to say, but at the end of the day, God, he never judged me. He never say anything like that. I talk to God, sometimes when I get mad, or sometimes when I get sad, or sometimes when I get angry, because I looked in the mirror one day, and then, I just tell myself, like, wow, I'm very beautiful. Like, look at me. Like, I have beautiful ears that God blessed me with. I got a beautiful melanin skin that can shine bright, and that can also, I got beautiful cocoa skin, and I got beautiful hair. I got beautiful eyes. I got beautiful nose. I got beautiful lips. I got, I'm a smart, beautiful girl. And, I always be hard on myself when it comes to my confidence, because I've always like look on social media, and I always look at girls from my high school that have a good body shape, or who has pretty hair, who has good makeup skills and all that. I be telling myself, like, dang, like, I wish I could do makeup so I can look like her, or I wish I could do this so I can look good and all that. But then you gotta tell yourself, baby, you look good. Like, you already look good. Like, huh? Like, what is you saying? Like, you already look good. Like, God bless you with a beautiful body. God bless you with a beautiful face. God bless you with beautiful eyes. God bless you with so many things in life. And if you have a disability, or if you are a survivor, or if you are somebody that who dealt with a lot right now and stood up and now is strong, I'm telling you, you are a strong, beautiful person. If you are a boy or girl, you are strong, you are amazing, you are talented, and you are beautiful or handsome. Because in my opinion, I think everybody is beautiful. I think everybody has a beautiful aspects in their lives. And for those who just, are like people who just judge people or whatnot, I'm telling you, people who sit there and judge you are those that are miserable, or those that who just sit there and just want to have a reaction. And sometimes a lot of guys do that, and sometimes girls be doing that too. But instead of us, putting ourselves down and saying things that we don't mean, because sometimes when we get angry, we say things that we don't mean, and we can't go back from that. And for those who just, if we just gotta stop putting ourselves down and put our crowns in our head. Appreciate those that are, are your friends, are your family, anybody. Appreciate them. Be kind to them. Be nice to them. You don't know what they're going through in their life. They might be going through the worst things in their life right now, while you sitting over here still talking about them. And it's just, that's why I thank God every day. And also, like, you gotta thank God for the things that you have in life. You're breathing right now, you're talking right now, you got a roof over your head, you got everything in your life. And somebody is struggling, and somebody don't have, the things that you have. But I pray for those who are struggling right now. I pray to God that hopefully, Lord, that you will find peace and blessings and joy. I pray that you get a house. I pray that you, get a car. I pray that you get everything in your life. I pray so much love and prosperity and peace and joy. And I will also like to say, my advice is for young people and old people, and for those who deal with self-esteem is don't put yourself down, or don't even try to, don't try to work, don't try to force yourself to do the things that you don't want to do in life, Like, don't try to, like, sit there and be skinny for that person, or, for instance, if you're in a relationship and your man just sit there and just be like, oh, like, I like my girl, I like my girl to be skinny, I want her to be skinny, not big, not this and that. Leave him. Leave him. Because he ain't, he don't like your body. He ain't worth a dime, nor a quarter, nor a nickel. So leave him. There are many people around the world that really think you are beautiful, really think that they really want you in life. So, like, there are a lot of fishes in the sea, and one day you might find that fish, and one day that fish will be good for you, hopefully. And I would like to say, the things that would help me grow and achieve my self-esteem, and also overcome my self-esteem, is also my sisters. Like, my sisters are like my big supporters in life. I really do talk to them. I call them every day. And sometimes, when somebody talks about me or somebody picks on me, I always call my sisters, and I always call my parents. And, like, they give me, like, so many good advices in my life. They just tell me, like, girl, you look good. Like, don't worry about what they gotta say. You look good. Like, nah, don't even worry about what they gotta say, because you got a brighter aspect in your life that nobody has in life. Because you are a star. You are the star. And everyone who just sit there and just be rude to you, they can sit there and say whatever they want to say. Because that's just how they are. That's what, we all humans. That's what we do sometimes. But, I've learned from that. And I also grown from that. Like, when I used to get mad for people saying whatever they want to say, now I just don't care at all. Because I'm just like, you know what? I'm a grown woman. You know what? I'm pretty. I'm fabulous. I'm gorgeous. I'm beautiful. I'm blessed, and I'm happy, and I'm thankful that I can walk, and that I can breathe, and I can do the things that I can do in life. Because right now, I want to achieve, and I want to build my goal up, and I want to create my goals, and I want to achieve my goals, and I want to, succeed in my goals. And I would say, like, everyone, in this video, I would say, though, like, everyone, they might not take my advice, and that's okay. You know, that's okay. But I'm telling you, like, I'm telling y'all, like, deep on from deep on, like, if you feel that type of certain way, you know, I'm here for you. God's here for you. You are not alone. You know, we in this together. We stay toward this together. This channel is all about love and peace and joy. And this channel is not to judge, not to hate, not to do any of that, because I think everybody is beautiful in their own image. And, you know, everybody have a beautiful aspects in their lives. And, now since I'm 18 now, which thank the Lord, I'm 18 now, and I graduate next month, and I'm so happy and thankful. But, you know, I would literally tell my young self, like, if I can go back in time and tell my 13 or 12-year-old self, I would just been like, girl, you are beautiful. Don't worry about what these people got to say about you. You are beautiful. Don't sit there and let words hurt you, because words can't, you know, words can hurt people, you know. Words are like very powerful in people's tongue, and sometimes we can't, you know, take back what we gotta say, and sometimes we can. Sometimes, you know, if you want to apologize, you can apologize to somebody. You know, if you say something like that's very rude or very, you know, whatever, you know, apologize. You know, say that I'm sorry. You know, don't sit there and just be like, oh, like, okay, she do like that because she look like that. Like, no, just be like, you know, I apologize. I didn't mean to say it like this and that. Like, you know, that's a sign of maturity for me. For me, that's just a sign, like, for maturity. That's just a sign, like, you know, you grown, and, you know, you have learned a lot, and you have grown a lot. And I would say I have so many tips that I do, you know, when I have, you know, low confidence or self, you know, confidence. You know, sometimes I read my Bible and I find scriptures that that helps me a lot, and, you know, I can type it in for y'all, and my favorite scriptures, and also when I feel down or when I feel low, you know, sometimes, you know, I watch motivational videos, and motivational videos are very helpful for those who, you know, feel like they're down or feel like they're not good enough, because, you know, I feel like everybody is good enough, and everybody have a gift in their hearts and in their soul. And you know, I do gotta, you know, work on my confidence, because, you know, sometimes I have days where I'm just like, hey, I look good, you know, I'm confident in myself, I'm this and I'm that. But then sometimes I have my days where I'm just like, like, but no, we can't do that right now. In this video, we can't do that. We can't sit there and put ourselves down just because we have to do it. No. In this video, I'm telling you, if you feel down or if you feel like you have whatever, what I do is I read my journal, or I go to my notes app, and I write the things down on, you know, what I'm thankful for and what I'm blessed about. And also I write, you know, good things about me, and I also tell myself that you are beautiful. I tell myself I'm beautiful every day. Like, I even tell people that they're beautiful. I tell my family that they're beautiful. I tell my sisters that they're beautiful. I tell my friends that they're beautiful. I even tell my, you know, my niece and my nephew, my little sister, that they're beautiful and all that good stuff. And, like, you know, I feel like everybody's beautiful in their own image. I feel like, you know, we all have, you know, different outcomes in our lives where, you know, we dealt with bullying before, and I hope and pray that nobody dealing with bullying right now. And you know, mental health is very important. And I would say, you know, I believe in you, and don't give up on life, and, you know, try to, like, you know, try to show yourself that you are beautiful every day, even in the mirror, even when you wake up, even if you're naked, even if you know, getting ready for school and all that good stuff. Tell yourself, you know, I'm beautiful, or I'm handsome, or, you know, I'm that girl, or I'm that boy, you know, like, I'm that girl. Like, no shade, I'm that girl, because, baby, nobody can't be me. No shade, nobody can't be me, because God only made how many? One. Audience, can I hear the audience in the back? Yeah, because there's nobody but me, which I'm thankful and I'm blessed. So I'm telling everyone, nobody is like you but you, because God made only you. And thank you so much for watching. I love y'all so much. And also I want to tell y'all, you know, so many things of what's going on next month. And next month is my prom day. I'm so excited. It's on May 2nd, and you know, today is the 20th, so I got like, I think next month to now. So I'm going to do a whole vlog about that, and I'm so excited. And I hope and pray that, you know, everything goes good and smooth. And yes, I'm going to show y'all my prom dress at the end of the video. And I am so excited, and I hope you like this video today. And I hope and pray that everybody, you know, have a good day today. And hopefully this video would reach out for many people who are going through, you know, self-esteem, or who are going through less confidence in themselves. And I gotta tell you this one more time: you are beautiful, you are amazing, you are talented. God loves you, I love you, your family loves you, and your friends love you. Don't let, you know, don't give up, or don't let people destroy your life or destroy your outcome. You know, be happy, be blessed, and always stay happy. And always tell yourself, you know, I am that girl, or I am that boy, you know. So I love y'all so much, and I wish y'all the best of luck with everything in y'all lives. I wish y'all so much peace and prosperity and love. And I hope and pray that everybody is having a good day today. And thank you so much for watching. I love y'all so much. Love y'all. Bye.